How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right, what's up now? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Shuts down the air approach. He jumps down to the wire. Gets a read on the opponent. Big counter. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. At this range, a chance for big damage with the punish counter. Tatsu's out of the quick dab. Player one will look. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Sure you can. Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Blocks it. Zero right kick for a mix-up. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in at this range. What'll happen here? Jumps in. That throw, burnout trigger. Knockdown and player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Oh my God, we got a stun. Crowns them from above. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Needs to find a chance. This kid leads to some big. That's their reaction with the low kick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rushes down the opponent to oppose their will. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters are getting warm, looking for the overhead this time. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation and eats it. Jump! Barely blocks the jumping. This can lead to some big damage. Punish counter or reaction. Quick dash Tatsu. Both sides overhead attack. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Oh, the driving back hits for the punish. How did he get a read on that throw? Giving him food for thought. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? The throw connects. Big throw. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Nice counter. Neither of them down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Solid combo. Gets a chance with the jump in. We've reached the midway point of the round. Both fighters are at about even life. Brings it all together. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Gets in deep to get that drive impact. Tatsu's out of the quick dab. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Makes the hit and keeps on trucking. Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Roll heavy hits, mix up and counter. Smart play to stop the opponent's edge. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. Spacing drive rush to keep it going. Oh, you never know what can happen here. It just bets it all on the drive rush. Will we see a drive impact? There's a change of side. Springs forward with the drive rush. Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds some damage and flair with the super. Closing it out with the super art finish. Nice finish. Pops him like a cork on New Year's with that decisive finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The final round. Who's gonna take it? The charge is forward. This can lead to some big damage. Jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this game spared. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. And eats it! Oh, the drive impact hits for the furnace! Time to test the reaction with Impact Peekaboo. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive arc. A jump in! Pokes with a kick. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Both sides getting weight. It deflects it all in the driver. Below. Crowns them from above. Noticeable light. The drive impact doesn't work. Jumps. Crushes the shin. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Anti-air drops him. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Very dangerous range. It can definitely be clipped by some of them. Shuts down the air approach. Out for the throw. Taking stock. Will that drive impact get punished? Surprises him with the drive rush. Trying to read each other here. Uses a fireball to try to establish their pace. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Their life is looking critical. KO. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Next with the medium kick. Adds parry to the pressure. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than needed. What'll happen here? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very between the wall and a hard plate. And they're stuck. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, you never know what can happen here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Are we going to see a comeback here? Oh, here we go. It's there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Medium kick into. Jumps. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Oh, you never know what can happen here. Overhead attack. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Somehow manages to block and eats it. Jump! Still have drive impact here. Drive impact misses. Carry on top. When you absolutely gotta put him down, you're gonna take the rest. Pops him like a cork on New Year's with that decisive finish. I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and